So, hello, I'm Dmitry. This is the webinar. I'm going to explain to you what the Pastiche Design and Decorite are. Those are my project. I really love them. I hope you will also love it further. So, if you don't know me, so the short introduction. I am a restorer from Russia. I've been a restorer for around 27 years and been involved in the restoration of almost every palaces in St. Petersburg, Russia, in the Moscow Kremlin once, and I've been involved in the numerous private projects here. Mostly what I'm doing, I'm helping interior designers to implement classical decoration to their projects. So I'm doing executive drawings for you, for the companies like yours. So I am kind of something in between, medium between you and the interior designers usually. That's what my job is. Also, I'm doing digital sculptings because in some cases there's no decorative element to doing something important. So for example, decorative elements like corners, like this one could be changed in a way so that's sometimes sculpting is needed, so you know that. So I have two projects at the moment, Decorite and Pastiche Design. I'm going to join them later, and the Decorite, maybe I leave it, but I'm going to join them anyway in the background, definitely. Will I divide them by parts? I'm not sure yet. So the Decorite, what the Decorite was and what the idea was behind the Decorite is that selling is to selling a classical decoration, classical designs. In a way, the furniture are selling. So, for example, if you want to buy a chair, you will not buy it separate by legs, seatings, and back seats, armchair arms. So that's just not the way you buy a chair. So, but it is the way you buy a classical decoration. So if somebody wanted something like that, those ceiling designs here, they will come to you for the meters of moldings, not for the design. And if we have a look at the for the work the client will, how could he start even something like that? So if you have a look at this catalog here, how usually the client could order to you anything like this. He should somehow find somewhere the picture of something he likes, and then you will probably make a copy from a small picture from the internet. So that's how this works usually, and that's not how this works. It works with the Decorite. So with Decorite there is a catalog, there is a recommendation, instructions how to use which ceiling design is suitable for what. So there's a short story about that. So if, for example, R for rectangular rooms, E for elongated. So if we press here E for elongated rooms, so you will see that those designs could be okay for the more elongated rooms. And for example, for the small rooms here, another approach to this one, I like it, and this definitely will be looks quite well for the small cabinet or some rooms like that. So also there is a so you could create a collection, so something you put here the likes, and so you go to here which one you do like, which one you don't like. You discuss it with your client, with interior designers. Moreover, you could choose, for example, which one you do not like, for example this one. So you press here the button, share button, press and could share with your client this named collection, not named, that's this collection. So just copy the link or send it this link, and if you open up a new window, press here, that you will have the same collection as we have here. So this is a tool collaboration tool. So that's kind of approach. It isn't possible for the other co-cluster companies at the moment. And what is important for you, that Decorite do not produce plastic at all. We do not have production facilities at all. We only have designs, only have 3D files. And what is also important, that when your client will decide that he like definitely this one for the dinner room, for the guest room or whatever, he will just purchase it. That's all the files, all the drawings, everything he needed for production. So if there are some engineering system on the ceiling, what is common now, ventilation or lights or fireproofing or whatever or is there, so sprinklers, that's needed to, you will need to provide the drawings, the CAD drawings for the another contractors who works on the same. So you will have it immediately. So for 3D visualization file, again, so if the client has the house and he want to see it in the interior, it is common to have now a 3D visualization. Could you provide with 3D visualization for such a design? You probably could, but it will take more time. But here it is just simple as pressing a button, and the next day you will have it. So that's the Decorite. The Decorite is a complicated design. It is a sophisticated design with different profiles, different levels. Mostly I'm trying to make the designs which are good for recessed ceiling, for hiding engineering system. So not so much. So you see here this one again. So this is the plane. This is slightly up. So it is effectively hide the recessed ceilings under it. So above it. So I'm sorry. So this is the catalog. Even this one. So PLC 4, for example. This is slightly down. Okay, so let's have a look. Slightly down. It's upside down. So that's this is the zero ceiling. This is the slightly up. This is more up. So that if there ventilation, whatever, you could use it. So here, that's the Decorite. Okay, it's a sophisticated one. The pastiche design. Okay, the pastiche design slightly simpler. The pastiche design is slightly simpler, and you could see here the collection. Let's go to catalog. So here the collection of only 4 ceiling designs at the moment, and all of them, although they're versatile. So you see, PLE 4 could be quite different. This is the profile. The profile is only one, a part of the Decorite catalog. Here you see, here again, it is quite sophisticated, and this one. So although there is only 4 ceiling designs right now, but it is versatile. And in the interface, you could see here when you are getting into the choosing an item in the editor. So you see here there's a pattern you will use. There's the size of the pattern. So the pattern size 19 centimeters right now, and profile, the size of the profile. So everything for you to make the proposal. That's enough information to make a first proposal, and it is also fast. So for example, you have a room, I don't know, 5 meters by 4 meters, okay, and we have here this room. It is more square than it was before, or maybe, I don't know, maybe 3 meters then. Okay, 3 meters. Okay, so we have this room here. Maybe we want bigger, smaller pattern. We may have some the square more accentuated or less, more like flowers, less like flowers. The overlapping also is and kind of the profile, the thickness of the profile. You see, changes. Everything changes on the fly, and you could make the proposal for your client already. So that's it is. So just name it. I don't know this. So webinar. Okay, here the dinner room. Okay, too much error here. So the dinner room. Okay, and so yeah, we have here. Then it's named. We have it saved. We have it here, and we are ready to send the proposal to our client. Okay, and this is the share button here, so just like that. So you see here Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, WhatsApp, SMS, Telegram, whatever you wish for your services. I will use here the clipboard just, oh no, even just open in the, so in safe mode. I will open it in safe mode. I already have one open now. So you see here we open it in a safe mode, and it is the same. So webinar dinner room. So for your client, you could send something like I don't know, Helen dinner room or whatever. Yeah, okay, it's the client number 1 dinner room. So, and the client will, play here with that, and maybe even do the design instead of you. So she will say, no, 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 I'm a girl, I like something like that, so small, or maybe, okay, something like that. And so she shared with you this again, so we copy this to clipboard, we'll move here, put it here, and so we have what our client actually wants. So she wanted this more, okay, and you see here what the size of the model you should make, the size of the form you need, and you open up here, so you see here the name of your company, and you see here the price, so you call the price for her, okay, and maybe that's enough, I don't know, maybe your price, your client, so, and send it back to her, so that's okay, share, copy, put it here, and she see here right now, so that price total is like this one, okay, so that's pretty simple. And the most question I have when I speak in privately, so I do not have questions on the webinar yet, but the most question I have when I speak privately is why I will advertise your Pastiche Design website, why I should do it, spend my money or whatever. So you shouldn't. I think I consider Pastiche Design as something like Google Docs. So do you advertise Google Docs when you use it? Probably not. Do you advertise WhatsApp when you use it? Probably you don't. So that's the same. The design is yours. You considering that this one is better for that client, because design is always linked to the circumstances. So design is yours. Everything is yours, and until you have here your protection, your design by Dmitry Karpovich with the Pastiche Design. So you have here your protection, you have here your price. So that's everything is yours, and to have a, I don't know, the protection against of me taking your clients, what is actually is quite theoretical. So I mean, how could I'm living in Russia, so for one ceiling design getting a working visa, go following in the country, which country, which one, where will, if it is available in the internet, so, and it is highly bespoke, it is needed to be done on C2, so how? Actually that's hard to even imagine. So, and anyway, you speak English or not English, so your local language better than I speak English. So nurturing clients is definitely your idea. You know better regulation in your area. So at the moment, and I believe it will be always so, we do not have for Pastiche Design as well production facilities. The only thing we could probably offer later is the model, customized model for the if it will be economically useful for you, it should be compared. So contact may be cheaper to produce the mold here in Russia, in your case, because the mold is easy to ship. So that's maybe. And when I start to adding decoration maybe that will become necessary, but at the moment that's what you have here. So another one, so let's go to the dashboard. So when you go to dashboard, so the first question will be when you register when you register, that's it will ask you who are you, interior designer, CG artist, or plaster producer. So only the plaster producer could call the name. Oh, sorry, the name everybody could, the price. So this feature or the price calling here will be available only for you, because only you are a real producer, only you knows what it is. If interior designer wants to send it himself, herself to the client, you should provide the link. Okay, so go to dashboard back, and so here what you have. So what is important here in your dashboard, so the menu and the dashboard, is this profile. So as you see here in this profile, this is Dmitry Karpovich, the company name, the short description, the link to the company website, the logo, location, and visibility. And what is important here, okay, is that it is not implemented yet on the website, but it will be, and that will be so. So if you put here visibility, you will be visible as the supporter on the dedicated page on the Pastiche design. So another protection for your client. So you are not somebody who using something what does not belong to you. You are part of this project, you are part of this idea, you are part of this conception, so you are here not for nothing. Okay, and plus I think that will be also, so when you send named link, your client will see you first in the list of supporters. So I think that will be made as like that as well. So here we have our collections down here. So if we do not have a collections, there's nothing, just recommendation to go to catalog. So we go to catalog, create a collection. So okay, and the collection organized under their first name. So if we have another name here, okay, and go to the dashboard, and here we have here the collections. We have here two collections, two links under one name. So that's kind of for that. So the client 1, dinner 1, room 1, room 2, room 3, so 3, so like that. So for the purpose of joining or organizing that. So back to our client. So we've got named link from the client. Okay, if you remember. So for example, let's change here the scale. So let's okay, we deleted it. That's interesting. So if we go back here, copy this one, okay, put it here. Let's delete it for the new one. So put it here. Okay, so that's what the client like. And you go here and you go to the catalog dashboard, and you see here we do not have webinar dinner room here. That because it wasn't saved. So when you got the client link back, when you get the client links back, you should accept the changes, and then it will be saved in the system. So if you go here, you load, and here we have this collection now. So when you have link back, you accept the changes, because it will rewrite what you have sent before. Instead of accepting changes, you could have something like version 2 or client version. So that's kind of that, and you will have here again, so dashboard, and we have here 2 versions. Okay, but anyway, so if when you get the client's link back, you should either accept it or rename it. Okay, that's how it works, and that's how it will work further. So what's going on my side? Let's have a look at the Node dashboard. So we have here, oh no, catalog. Let's open up the last one. So because I just want to show you how it is here. So we have here, you see, oops, something like this one. So many versions again. So it is interesting design as well. So the thickness of the profile here, and even another one, so the second profile, so that could be like that one. So there's stripes and those files, and even probably, yes, when we delete we could have just corporate ceiling. Okay, the profile 2 here is like a corporate, more like a corporate ceiling design. So now let's change the scale just for simplified for demonstration purpose. So share, yeah, okay, so share button we have discussed. So it is how you collaborate with your client, and until you do that, it is everything for free. There's no I could bear around 1,000 requests before I will start to pay for the hosting. So that 1,000 of requests, I think it is a good margin. So before I will start to asking anything for the accounts or whatever. But there are paid features. So the free PDF here is the just converting your link into hard copy. Because if you will start to printing this, you will print it with the interface, but to avoid this printing with interface, there is a free PDF for you just to see to have a hard copy. Okay, and the next option is 3D and CAD. This is in the case when your client needed CAD files for another contractors for the ventilation, lights, or whatever, and 3D for the visualization team, for the visualization purpose. So when you need those files, it is again simple. You just request, you leave your email, you leave your location. So I'll get prepared. Sometimes I need be prepared, and I'll go to your links. Okay, and I put it here. I put it here somewhere. Where? I'm sorry. That's which one design we use here. Oh, okay. Oh, I'm sorry, I haven't made for this one. Yeah, that's one is the last one, so it's not this one. I'm sorry, that's this is a new one. So we need PLE5. So I put it here. Okay, and we have here exactly the design we like. Okay, this one. You see here we have this design exactly the same. We had here not with the second profile, but I will know that you need a second profile. So this one, and this is as easy like that. So we already have 3D model. What we discussed further for the half an hour is the thickness of the profile. So for example, this one is pretty thin. Maybe it doesn't look well for this design. So maybe it will be better to have I don't know, maybe which one. So this one. So we will use this one profile here. So that's okay. That's maybe slightly better for your design. Okay, or maybe not. I do not know. And again, this is yours. So I'm just servicing to you here. So that's what's going on here. And we already have 3D model. you should not worry about that. It is already here. So we've cut files a bit, so I should put there the sizes by hand, etc. But for 3D model, that's it. It is here. So, and for example, if we, another profile, so that's one profile. So let's just have a look at the Comfort version. I'm not sure will it bear the algorithm. I mean, no, it will not. So sometimes it happens because of here, you know, the size of the profile slightly bigger than the size of the. Okay, and so that's pretty great. So, oh, I have even lighter version. So that's great. So that's already here. So we have all the profiles we needed. Okay, so that's maybe even better. So that's this version close to the version here when we do something like this. Okay, more like a Comfort ceiling design, and that's again pretty simple and pretty straightforward. So we may have a look at another one. So let's go catalog and PLF4 and change design. I'm changing, making bigger is just to see, to make you see better that's what's going on here. Okay, so profile overlap, so that's, let's test this one. So that's what we have here. So you press get this edition, I press here the copy for simplification. So let's open up this design. It is till year 3 probably in my version. I have here some. Okay, it took a while, so yeah, it generated it, and we have it maybe here, not here. So I will check this out right now. So anyway, we should put the link here first. So oops. So this one more sophisticated than any other. So let's have a look what file I have saved it to. Yes, so we have here, so the file name is there. The file name is there. So this is, sorry, I'm looking for where is the file name. So boom, 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 boom. This keeps here sophisticated test3. So test3. So test3 probably is this one. So this one. Okay. So yes, and we have it here. Okay, and we have it here. And without the okay, and we have it here as well. So that's how it works. Is this the same? It's probably not. Okay, so we should have here, so this we have here, oh, boom, 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 boom. True or false? Always forgot. So anyway, it works like that. So I just have forgotten the options I have here. Yes, we have. No, yet, not yet. I'm sorry. Yeah. So yeah, I have here some settings for demonstration purpose. I'm just confused on them, so which one and where it come from, so that's sometimes deeper difference. Yeah, it should be right now better. Yes, that's what we have right now. So the size of the room is only not right. Or maybe we have default one, not default. So the size of the room also only, but okay, it doesn't matter. Let's see something better. So let's have a look at the PLC 4, for example. So we have here PLC 4. Now this is the design from the Decorite. Okay, if you have a look at the Decorite, as I told you before, it is more sophisticated, the design itself, but in the script it is the same. In the script it is the same, so test 3 probably, or maybe not. Okay, have a look here. What we have here is test 3, yeah. Yes, this one. So you see we have here PLC 4 with a profile set, and we have here, you see in the middle we have a profile which could be with decorated element substituted by decorated element, or maybe some, you know, whatever you wish. So that's again, so you will give me and the profile if you wish, if you needed that. So the profile set could be discussed here with you. So if we press here the button, okay, it will recalculate for a while, but it will be pretty fast. And you see here I do not have a middle profile, so I have just this profile set. And if I press choose here another profile set, okay, another profile set, which one, just for example 01, okay, okay, and we have more close to what we have on the Decorite website right now. So that's the same ceiling design. So that's how it works. So recalculated on the fly. Decorite works like that, past year's design works like that, but the Decorite works under the, it's hidden from the client, from the architect, from you. It is what's happened during the conversation, the private conversation here, and we adjust this intensity, the shadow, the thickness, the whatever you could probably wanted, and even decorated, additional decoration, so they could be considered here. Okay, so that's how it looks. That's what I wanted to show you regarding the Decorite and pastiche design. So now about I told you before about the accounts. So registered users could make namings, could do proposals, and the interior designers could do also namings. CG artists also namings. So I'm considering the CG artists those who do not need CAD files. They will be. That's the distinction between them and the interior designers. So what I'm going to do, what the next? So the next PLC 13 will be available on the pastiche design. On the pastiche design will be available PLC 13. So I'm already redesigned it for faster work. So you see here it is here. So it is here. You could see how it works. So we could change slightly the sizes here, maybe I don't know 630, okay, 430, so for 100. So that's how it works. Okay, and the profile set also changeable here, so we could change here the profile set and it will be redesigned. Okay, one. Okay, and what is important here to see is okay, this automatically has changed it. So you see here we have now no margin around the wall here, okay, around this ellipse. So the margin could be added, so it is here, so that's one of the options here in algorithm. So this is the margin, so that's now with the one. Okay, so that's the one ceiling design expecting on the pastiche design. Another one to expect pretty soon as well is probably this one. So we have here this one. So we have here again the sizes, of course. So the sizes, of course, so I don't know, 4.5. okay. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, it is not designed to make it smaller than that one, so this should be 5, and this one should be this, it was designed, so that's no more closer to, I'm sorry. So this one, so this also has options. So here we have probably, where is those, where those, not this one. So anyway, so the changes the profiles as always. So also here we have, so the profile 1, the profile 0. So that's, you see, changes immediately changes. So here, so this one is something in the middle, this one small adjust, and this one with frame additional on the edge here. So that's how it works here. So and somewhere I had also another parameter. Where is this? Interesting. Haven't used it for a while and have forgotten where is the parameter. So the parameter. All the scripts are fortunately in a different on a different stages. Some are newest, some are very old. So that's better to request before. So if you have requested, I have at least a few hours to fix something. So not just calling me with I don't know which one I like, but better, but possible of course everything, but better to, so I do not remember where is that option. Maybe to do like that, so maybe this one. Okay, and go back to here and we will see here. Not this one, sorry. Not this one, sorry. So that's all the versions. So this one. So I'm going to make more simple designs, to add more simple designs, more obvious designs to the pastiche design, because before I wanted to surprise you, and now I just want to make it useful for you. That's the difference right now. So I wanted to surprise, now I want to make it useful. So that's all. What I told you today: the registration, the protection on the system, so why you are on the system, so how you work with clients, or what you show to your clients, how you prove that you are in this system, so you are not just pirate who has stolen it or others' design. The design actually yours. So how we will collaborate and why online. So this is I also told you already. I've told you already. So that's what else? So what to expect? They expect to at least before the autumn, I think those two designs will be definitely, and some of the designs from the Decorite, like those patterns. This one already on Pastiche design. It is here named catalog, and it's named PLE 4. So this one already there. So I'm going to add some simple design, which are not simple. You know, this one pretty interesting. Anyway, and we could change the size, so that will be interesting to play with the parameters and this one maybe not so much, but maybe as well, so the proportion then. And this one, do not believe there's too many changes apart of the scale and the thickness of, but anyway, so that's how it works for you for the moment. So the how it works for you for the moment. So that's what it is. And thank you for watching. I hope you will leave me questions. Leave me more questions. I need to know. I want you to know your doubts. I want, because for me, the more people on the system is better. Not too much I'm charging for the files, and you could work without me if you don't need those files. So I need more people. I need more trust from you. I need you. Yeah. And I hope you like it, and I hope you not only like it, I hope you will support this. The idea itself, the idea as to offer the entire design, to sell not a few meters to the client, because you know you could pursue the client to something more sophisticated, more expensive with this tool, because you know. If you have a look at PLC 4, yeah, it is quite saturated one, but if we imagine it as a few frames hanging on the ceiling, maybe that's not what the client expect to be. You know, this sophistication, maybe it's great. And again, we will redesign it and adjust to the client needs. So somehow everything in your hands right now, more than mine, because I've been playing with startup community a year before. That's why there was some interruption in development of Pastiche design. So I hoped to find an investor, and I won't say to you that nobody want to invest into Classic. Nobody want to invest into us. So everything in our hands. And if you ever visited a big exhibition, you probably have seen that the bigger corporation have a better stance, better design, better booths, better okay, so chorus of because they have money. They have better design, advertisement, they have everything better, because they are selling everywhere. So together, so for you know, for the Talion, the Talion I'm working right now often for, this catalog is too much. It is too expensive for them. The Pastiche design is the same, it's too much, it's too expensive for them. And for everybody of us, it is kind of expensive. But if you will work together, if you will, and here I'm trying to avoid, you know, some strange things like, for example, the Stellion. All the time when we're speaking about somebody else will be do our installation, always thinking about this will stall our design, they will stall our decorative elements. So I'm avoiding here decorative elements. Decorative elements are yours, so maybe we will figure out how could we share that online as well, but at the moment it is just plain moldings, and you could do it for yourself. If you need some sculptings here, you will do it for yourself. Maybe order to me as well, but not sharing them. They're not in the system. They are not provided for selling. Okay, so that's all. Yeah, about the future I've told also. So probably yes, I'm finished. That's all what I want to say to you. And thank you for watching. I hope my English wasn't annoying for you and understandable. So thank you. Bye bye. I'm waiting for your questions.